Do you want more? More time, more balance, more love, more sex, more money, more real, and less bullshit? This is the Women Wanting More podcast with Dr. Karen Osborne. Real life, real stories, plus real tips to get you more of what you want.
So let's talk about saying thank you to your pain. Thank you to your pain. I see ideas and I see things to speak into like fucking everywhere. It's so funny. I am a huge Seinfeld fan, like huge. When Seinfeld was aired, well, I'm still a huge Seinfeld fan. It's the best fucking TV show ever. I know there's some of you that are in your 20s and early 30s listening to this. You're like, who? And I'm like, oh God, I forget that I'm so much older than a lot of you that follow me, which is totally cool. That's all right. I turned 49 in about a month and a bit. Proud of that. But I used to be able to, and probably still can, you give me any kind of topic and I'll give you a Seinfeld episode that talked about that. I don't know. I have some kind of weird brain for pulp culture references, but it's like I could see things in it. I knew so much of the show Seinfeld. I knew so many of the episodes, which were all just like ridiculous shit about life, but you could talk to me about anything and I could tell you a Seinfeld episode that related to that particular topic. There you go. Weird shit that you don't know about me. But here's the thing. I feel that I use that same, talents, ability to take a look at a lot of things and see something in it, to see something to speak into. And so I was inspired today by looking through my IG stories. By the way, if you don't follow me on Instagram, it's at Women Wanting More. You fucking need to. If you want to see what it's like, a peek into my life, kind of behind the scenes, I love Instagram stories. Like, I fucking love it. I still post on my main Instagram feed too, but lots of stuff on IG stories, lots of stuff with my kids, kind of rants, things about my life, my kids, boxing, like everything, marriage. So yeah, at Woman Wanting More. Make sure to follow me on Instagram. And so I was reading the Instagram story of one of my good friends, Katie. Katie, her husband Jesse is one of the main guys inside Warrior with Garrett J. White, and incredible man. A chance to actually meet him finally in person. But Katie and I met through another coaching program that we were a part of. And she's just an awesome fucking rad woman. Love her. Love you, Katie, if you're listening. But I just saw something she had on her IG stories, and she's right now in Laguna Beach with her family for spring break, and had a picture of the beach, and it said, "Let pain be your inspiration." I'm like, fuck yes. So let's talk about that. Let's talk about why your pain is actually a really good thing. Now you could go, wait a second, Karen. I know the whole thing. Human beings, we are wired to move towards pleasure and to avoid pain. No, I don't think we're wired that way at all, actually. I think that's what society often does. I think that's what the majority of people want to do. But I think we're actually wired to endure pain. I really fucking do. I mean, take a look at simple things in nature, right? If you have children. Now, I don't know this experience because I was never able to get pregnant and birth a child, but I know women that have, lots of you, right? So you tell me, you endured the pain of childbirth. Like, there was something you got from that experience, right? We have the ability to endure physical pain. Some of you have higher pain tolerance than others, but there's the ability to do that, right? You have the ability, let's go back to motherhood, and this was something, even as an adoptive mom, this is something that was still the case, because we adopted both our boys from birth, as infants, is like, endure the pain of sleep deprivation. Let's fucking get real on this one, right? I remember someone saying to me, this is by the time that, at least my experience with my first son was like, oh my God, I don't know what's going on, and I'm so tired. By the second kid, you're like, fuck, I could do this shit standing on my head. Like, when people talk to me about being tired, I'm like, you're tired? I go, but you don't have children. Yeah, but I didn't sleep well last night. So I'm like, dude, I'm like a Navy SEAL. I like sleep deprivation. It's got nothing on me. Like, I'm good, right? Because you do what's required to be able to take care of your children. Like, you're able to endure that pain. Take a look back on things that you've gone through in your life. Everybody has their story, right? My husband and I went through a bankruptcy in 2005, 2006. The pain of infertility is no fucking joke, man. And you don't know it unless you've been in it. I appreciate it. You know, some of you saying things like, well, it's the same because I'm a mom too. And da-da-da. It's like, no, it's different. You don't know often what that pain is like. I know what the pain is like to see my husband wheeled away into emergency surgery and wondering what it's going to be like if he's not around anymore and doesn't come out of that surgery. My husband was diagnosed with Crohn's back in 2009, had emergency surgery about a year and a half after that. We're wired to endure pain. But yet, there's so many of you that keep trying to avoid it. Is that you, sister? You want to avoid it because you think that it's something that's awful. And it is awful. You're right, man, right? Like, it fucking sucks. It sucks to be in the pit. It sucks to be in a place of despair. It sucks to fucking feel like you're all alone. But the thing is that there's something in that for you. You come out the other side of this experience and you're just like, I got through that. Fucking life, bring it. Whatever else you got coming my way that's like not what I'm expecting, let's fucking go. Right? You see those memes? Come at me, bro, right? Like, let's go. I got this. I got this. Do you realize every single fucking time that you try to avoid the pain, you rob yourself the ability of you seeing the strength that you have as a fucking powerful woman? Don't avoid it. I'm gonna go there right now because this shit fucking drives me crazy. Oh, but what will people think? And like, what if somebody judges me? And like, what if they reject me? And what? Really? No, let's get fucking real. You don't want to feel the pain. It hurts. It sucks. Because you think that the pain is the biggest thing for you to fear. It's not. You know what's the bigger thing for you to fear, sister? Regret. That shit is awful. You don't want regret. Trust me. You don't want to wake up and be like, what the fuck just happened? I just lost 10 years of my life. Because I waited. Because I stalled. Because I didn't speak my truth. Because I've been numb. Because I'm so afraid of what other people will think. And I'm more concerned with other people's feelings than my own. The pain is not your problem. The problem is you're missing everything in the pain. That's the problem. Your pain is like a fucking gift. And I know it doesn't feel like it when you're in it. And you might not see the gift. You might not see the lesson immediately. In other words, actually, for the most time, you do not see it. Because you're in your shit, right? You're in that pain. You're in that experience, and it does not feel good. And you're going to feel like, you know, the rug's been yanked out from under you, right? You're going to feel like you don't know what you're doing. You're going to feel like, what the hell? But I'm telling you right now, sister, if you don't allow yourself to feel that pain, you don't go into it. And listen, you got to feel it too. Like, feel it. It's one thing to go, okay, I'm in the shit. Something good for me. Yeah. And to kind of like, just like sugarcoat it. Right? Well, there's the Rihanna song off one of her recent albums was something like, what the fuck did she say? Like, cover up your shit in glitter or something like that. In other words, it's just like you can put that bow on it. You could take the shit and cover it up in glitter, but it's still shit. Like, you need to still feel those things. So don't get me wrong with this. Don't be like, yeah, my husband told me that he's like not in love with me. I'm pumped. Like, oh my God, my grandmother passed away. Yeah, because there's a lesson in this. It's like, no. There's still going to be some difficult shit in there. Like, you need to feel it. You need to feel it, right? So allow yourself to feel it and to be in that. But at the same time, like, be in it so you can experience the gifts. Be in it so you can understand that pain has purpose. It has purpose. It has meaning. I would not be the same woman if I didn't go through infertility. I wouldn't have the same strength. I wouldn't have the same strength in my marriage if I didn't realize at one point that I might lose him. I wouldn't have the same wisdom as I feel that I do as a mother at the age of almost 49 with a 7.5-year-old and 4.5-year-old if I didn't have kids and not until my 40s because of infertility and then being able to adopt and the length of time that takes. I'm thankful for it. I wouldn't have the strength, listen, the fucking strength to keep putting out this message. You have no fucking idea, sister. This shit is not easy. It is fucking hard. It is hard to see so many of you in the same place. A year later, 6 months later, 2 years later, saying that you want change, but you really don't want change. You just want someone to push the fucking button for you. It's not easy to do this work at all. Not easy. But yet, I stay in this place. I keep going. Because I know why I'm here. I know what I'm supposed to be doing. I will figure out the how of it to get through to you. If it fucking kills me, I will get through to you. I'm okay with being in the pain. So here's my more tip for you today then, sister. Where are you avoiding pain right now in your life when what you really need to do is to fucking be in it? Where are you missing the gifts and lessons you need to receive because you're so fucking afraid of feeling that? So where is that? So, sister, before we finish up this podcast today, there's 3 things I want to leave with you. Number 1, we just talked about journaling, right? There are still some of you that have not gotten your free limited edition Woman Wanting More journal. So I've sent over 450 of these to 20 countries around the world. Every single one of them I packaged up myself. I know, it's fucking crazy. I didn't think I would have this many women that wanted them, but here you go. I'm honoring this. So I still have some left, but there is a limited quantity. So to get your free journal, limited edition, Woman Wanting More, plus I'm going to send all sorts of cool swag with that. I want you to head over to drkarenosborn.com/free journal, DRKERENOSBURN.com/free journal. And you take care of that little bit of shipping, and I cover all the rest. Number 2, if you are not already checked out the Woman Wanting More store, which is for you to wear who you are, I want you to do that right now. Amazing. You're going to see some pictures, actually, of women that have received their Woman Wanting More apparel, because the storage was just launched a couple weeks ago. And you're going to see real women that really want to wear who they are, to have the inside of who they are reflected on the outside with their clothing. So head over to shop.womanwantingmore.com, shop.womanwantingmore.com. And lastly, make sure to subscribe to the Woman Wanting More newsletter. I'm going to send you my More for Action guide to teach you how to start your day in power, as well as 2 video trainings to help you learn how to drop your stories and to create new ones and to really remember who you are. And those were offered just inside an exclusive Facebook private group, and I'm going to give you those as well. So that's over at drkarenosborn.com/action guide. So I will talk to the next episode, sister. A life of more is just one step away from you doing the fucking work every single day. I love and appreciate you.
To get the show notes of each Women Wanting More episode, including the How to Get More tip, subscribe to the newsletter at drkarenosborn.com/newsletter.